You ever feel like you're just stuck, trapped in your own head, overthinking every little thing? Well, what if I told you the way out is to start thinking like a 2-year-old? I know, it sounds a little nuts, but just stick with me here. This one simple idea might just be the big breakthrough you've been waiting for.
You know that feeling, right? That sinking sensation of being totally trapped in your own mind. It's like this storm of what-ifs and I-shoulds that just leaves you completely frozen, not knowing which way to turn. But what if? What if there was one simple question that could unlock the whole thing?
And there it is. Deceptively simple, almost feels a bit silly, doesn't it? But for the person who came up with this practice, asking this one question was the beginning of a massive personal transformation. And honestly, it might just open up a whole new world for you too.
So why a 2-year-old? What's the secret sauce here? Well, this isn't about being childish or throwing tantrums. It's about getting back to a state of pure possibility, a mind that isn't yet cluttered with all the rules and expectations we pick up over the years. Let's take a look at what that really means.
I mean, just look at this contrast. It's like two completely different operating systems. On one side, you've got the typical adult mind, all tangled up in overthinking, worrying about what other people think, and just getting stuck. And on the other side, the world of a 2-year-old. It's just a giant playground for them, full of exploration, curiosity, and freedom. The phrase, "I can't," just isn't in their vocabulary yet.
And this is the core of it, right here. What we might look at and call naivety is actually a superpower. It's the ability to see possibilities where we've learned to see problems. Tapping into that innocence is how we can start to break down these invisible prisons we've accidentally built for ourselves.
So, that simple question, that was just the spark. It actually grew into something much more powerful, a 3-part mantra. Think of it as a practical tool you can use to cut through all the noise of daily life. And this is where things get really interesting.
And boom, here it is. This is the heart of the whole practice. See, it's not about picking one age and sticking with it. It's about blending the absolute best of all three. The endless curiosity of a 2-year-old, the unstoppable energy of a 16-year-old, and of course the wisdom you've earned at your current age. Let's dig into how they all work together.
Here's a great way to think about it. Innocence is what shows you all the different doors you could walk through. Energy is what gives you the guts to actually open one and step inside. And experience? Well, that's your compass, helping you choose the right door in the first place. It's this beautiful balance of freedom, power, and guidance.
Okay, so let's break this down even further. We're going to look at each of these 3 pieces one by one. The infinite possibility of the 2-year-old, the raw drive of the 16-year-old, and the incredible guidance of your own hard-earned experience.
First up, let's talk about possibility. This is all about tapping into that sense of wonder. You know how a little kid can look at a cardboard box and see a spaceship or a castle? It's not just a box to them. It's about seeing the world not just for what it is, but for everything it could possibly be.
Adopting this mindset is like taking a wrecking ball to all those self-limiting beliefs we carry around. It completely shatters all the I can'ts and the I'm not good enoughs that hold us back. You're basically getting back to this state of pure potential, where you truly believe anything is possible.
But, seeing possibilities is one thing. Acting on them is another. And that's where the second piece of the mantra comes in. That raw, unfiltered energy of a 16-year-old. This is the rocket fuel. This is what turns daydreams into reality.
Just think back to when you were 16 for a second. That feeling that you were invincible, that burning desire to go out and do something, to make your mark, that is the energy we were talking about. It's the fire that turns a simple "I wish" into a determined "I will."
So, now we've got a map filled with infinite possibilities. And we've got the rocket fuel to get us going. But what about the steering wheel? What's our navigation system? Well, that's the third part, the wisdom of your age. It's your internal GPS, keeping you from crashing.
Think about it like this. A 2-year-old sees a fire and wants to touch the pretty flame. A 16-year-old sees a fire and wants to see how big they can make it. But your adult wisdom, that's what knows how to harness the fire, how to use it for warmth and light without everything burning down. It's the critical difference between chaos and creation. Okay, so this all sounds good in theory, right? But how do you actually put it into practice in your real life? Well, the beauty of this whole thing is its simplicity. It's basically a 2-minute mental reset that you can do absolutely anywhere, at any time.
It really is this simple. Step 1, just take a second, breathe, and remind yourself that the you think you are isn't some fixed, concrete thing. It's flexible. Step 2, you just introduce the mantra.
Say it to yourself and just let it sink in. That's it. It's like hitting a reset button for your entire state of being. And the result of doing this? It can be a pretty profound shift. You stop being just one thing. Instead, you become this amazing, harmonious blend of all three parts, a more complete, more capable, and frankly, more powerful version of yourself.
Just imagine for a second, having the boundless creativity of a kid, the unstoppable energy of a teenager, and the grounded wisdom of an adult, all at the same time, all working together. That's the goal here. It's a state of being where you're just in the flow, and instead of hesitating, you're taking smart, inspired action. And this is the real transformation we're talking about. It's a shift from being caught in that tangled web of overthinking and self-doubt over to a clear, open road of curiosity, energy, and meaningful action. You're basically going from being a prisoner of your own mind to being the one in the driver's seat.
So, as you can see, this is way more than just a quick mental trick. It's really a recipe for a richer, more dynamic way of living. A way to be both innocent and wise, playful and powerful, a dreamer and a doer, all at once.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. What would happen if you gave yourself permission to be a 2-year-old today? What new doors might open up? What adventures might you find? Really, the only way to know is to give it a try.